mention how much I love how Book Outlet takes care of their boxes. They put this plastic wrap around it, your box, so rain or sunshine, your books are going to be safe. My Book Outlet haul came in. I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and open this up and get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica or Ari, whichever is fine. Today I have a Book Outlet haul. I know my channel is not a book channel and I don't think many of you are going to watch this, but it's okay because I personally love books so much, and this is just a haul I want to show if I have any other fellow book lovers out there. This time I decided to be organized because last time I did a book haul, I was just like a chicken without a head, and I was just showing the book and I was like, I don't know what this is about, and I was like trying to read it really quickly to tell you guys what it's about, and I was not doing a good job. This time I was like, I'm getting organized. I wrote down what every book is about that I order so I can actually read it to you guys in a professional manner to try and sell you guys the book. I haven't read the book, so it was just based off of the Goodreads description. If you guys are readers, please let me know how many books you've read so far. It's not a competition. Even if you read one, if you read none, it's fine with me. I think I'm on book 63 right now, or 64, something like that. My goal was 30. I wanted to read 30 or 35 books this year because last year I read like 20 or something. This year I was like, I want to read 30, or I think it was 35 books. And I'm already at 63, so I doubled it, so I'm really happy about that. I love how it was just talking about they take care of your books, and mine literally oh, Book Outlet. I know it's not your guys', well, I guess it is your fault, because they just probably shoved it in folded, but I'll give it a pass. First book I just pulled out of here is called The Retirement Plan. By the way, we are just moving into this place. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, we are moving, unpacking. I'm gonna try my best to edit out those loud sounds. It's my husband putting up shelves in our closet, and so I'm gonna try my best to edit those sounds out, or at least lower the sound, whatever I can do. But this is the first book I just pulled out. It's called The Retirement Plan. This book sounded so funny to me. I don't think you guys can see that. It's like mismatched paper. It's like, it looks like it's like ripped up paper. But this book sounded so funny to me. It's about 3 middle-aged women who want to collect their husband's insurance money. So they set them up for it, right? But what they don't know is the husbands have a plan of their own. They all dream about going out, they're retiring, moving to like a tropical place, all of them retiring together, mimosas on the beach, massages, like they've been planning retirement for a long time. And then the husbands do some type of investment with all the retirement money, and the investment goes wrong. So now they're all shit out of luck with no retirement money, and so the wives are fed up. The wives are pissed off at the husbands. And then one of their friends, their husband has a freak accident, so it's not related to this. Wife collects a 7-figure insurance money, like his life insurance policy, the wife collects it. So this friend group sees that wife with $1 million in her bank, just retiring, living it up, and these girls are like, you know what we gotta do. We gotta do something about these husbands of ours and collect that life insurance money. At the other side of the rope, the husbands are doing something too. I don't know what it is, it's not in the description, but that's what the retirement plan is about. It sounds hilarious to me, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Sounds funny to me. Next one up is Darling Girls by Sally. By the way, Book Outlet is very, very, very affordable books. I think all this was $5.99 and under, or $7.99 and under. Well, they have a rewards program too, which is great. And as you can see, this one came from Target, but I didn't get it for Target, and I did not pay for Target pricing either. This is called Darling Girls by Sally. This is about 3 girls, 3 sisters that get rescued from a tragedy that happens to their family. So I'm assuming everyone dies, and they were rescued. They're taken into foster care by a lady named Miss Fairchild. So Miss Fairchild takes over and starts taking care of them and puts them into this loving family home. And on the outside looking in, she looks very loving and she's taking care of these girls, and they escape the tragedy and, fairy tale. What the outside doesn't know is that Miss Fairchild, I guess, is really strict, really unpredictable, mood swings, and something is not right about her. One day the girls escape. They run away from her, and they think all is good, all is great, and they're happy to be free. One day, a body is found under the house that they grew up with, the house that they ran away from. There was a body that was found. And the way the description leads off is, the girl's innocent? Are they suspects? And what was going on? Like, whose body is it? We don't know. Did the girls do it? Did Miss Fairchild do it? Is it Miss Fairchild's body? I don't know. That's what the description said. So I'm looking forward to reading this. By the way, I'm very new to thriller. I'm a romance girly. I like lighthearted. I like soft. I don't like scary, but I'm kind of diving into like murder mystery or less intense. I don't like murder. I really don't. I don't like crime. I don't like gore. I don't like any of that stuff. But the romance department gets really repetitive, really boring, same thing over and over and over again. So I'm kind of trying to dive into it. I haven't tried fantasy before. The most fantasy I've ever done is Harry Potter, which I just tried for the first time in my life and I'm obsessed with. I've been buying Harry Potter Lego sets secondhand. I've been trying to buy Potter books secondhand because that author can fuck off. That's really the closest I've gotten to fantasy. But that's not even fantasy, it's more like magical real. I don't know, but that's the closest I've gotten to outside of. So this one I messed up. This is called One Last Rainy Day. When I bought this, I didn't know this is like, there's a whole series. It's a Robin Hood retelling, which I've never read Robin Hood either. I don't know anything about Robin Hood. It says the Raven Hood Legacy. I guess that's the series it comes from. I don't know. It had really, really great reviews. I should have checked if it had, if it was part of a series or not, but I didn't, and that's my fault. Some guy named Dominic, he wants freedom. He can't have it. His brother has him locked up. They're in like a secret vigilante group together, and I don't know if he's like physically locked up, but like the description said he's locked up. So his brother has the key, and they're in the secret vigilante group together, and then they're gonna go after the brother, and him, Dominic, are gonna go after this guy named Roman. They decide that the best way to get to Roman is through his daughter, is Cecilia. And then so they capture Cecilia, I'm assuming they kidnap her, and then Dominic decides like, wow, Cecilia has a pure heart, she's a great woman, and falls in love with her. I don't know, that's my assumption. But something like that, I don't know. Love Light Farms. I've heard such great things about the Love Light series, and I will go through them. Again, I kind of messed up. So one thing Book Outlet doesn't tell you is what number of series they are, or if it's in a series. So I wish Book Outlet would change that so it could help us readers out. So what I did is I purchased 2, 3, and 4. I didn't know I didn't get 1, so I don't have the first book in this series. I did get them because I'm assuming I like them. Most of them say number 2, so this is 2, is like the worst, but then 3 and 4 are great. Again, I don't know what 1 is about, but so let me go into the number 2. The number 2 in this series is called In the Weeds, about Evelyn and Beckett. Evelyn and Beckett have a one-night stand. And Beckett is just, he can't stop thinking about her. He cannot stop thinking about her. He is like obsessed with this girl. But it was a one-night stand. She goes back to her house, back to her city, her state, wherever she lives. And he just stuck in this small town, just thinking about her all the time. Then randomly, Evelyn comes back to town because she won a social media contest that's hosted in, I guess, in his town. So she comes back, and Beckett is like, what are you doing in my town? And she is like, I won this contest. And then after the contest, she leaves again because she has nothing to do in that town. So she's gone again. And he's like, I gotta get over this girl. Like, she is this big, he finds out that she's this big global social media phenomenon. And he's like, I have no chance. Like, I gotta get over this girl. Meanwhile, on the other side, Evelyn is just like, my life sucks. I'm lonely. I hate my life. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my job. I'm not happy with anything. I want to go back to a time where I was happy. When was I last happy? The last time I was happy is when I was in Love Light. I guess Love Light is the name of the small town that the series is based off of. So she goes back to the small town, and then she wants to feel something again. She wants to be alive and happy and all that good stuff. And I guess we will find out where the book takes us when they see each other again. Something like that, okay? So that's number 2 in the book. Number 3 in the book is Mixed Signals. I did hear great things about this one. This is about Layla and Caleb. Layla is giving up on love. Layla is done with her F-boy. She says she has fuckboy after fuckboy. She is tired of the F-boys. She's tired of dating. She's tired of being stood up. She's tired of rejection. She's just like done with love. Caleb is like, I have an idea, girl. He's like, let's date for a month and I will restore your faith in men. I will be chivalrous. I will woo you. I will take you on the best dates. I will treat you right. No strings attached. No feelings attached. Let's just date for a month so I can restore your faith. And in return, you just rate how I date. Like, you tell me what I can work on myself or whatever. And so they're like, no commitment, no feelings, win-win, right? And I guess you can guess where the rest of the story goes. They just date for a month, and that's what this story is based on. Then this is the 4th book in the series. This is Business Casual. This is about Nova and Charlie. Nova is opening a tattoo shop, and Charlie is some type of business investor or something like that, or banker. I think he's a banker actually. And I guess in the previous books of like 1, 2, 3, I don't know, I haven't read them. I guess there's been some, like, you know, they're all connected together, and these are like either side characters or friends. I guess they've had built up tension in previous books. So they finally decide, they're like, you know what, we're both adults. Let's have a one-night stand. Let's get rid of this sexual tension we have between each other. Let's see what it's about. One night, one time, let's do it. One Night is super explosive. This is that book where they dive into that one night and what happens from there. So that is that. Next series I got is the Good Girl Murder series, or I don't know if there's a Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I don't know if there's an official name for this series. A lot of really good things about this series, and I'm interested in it because, as I said, I want to get into kind of like softer crime. Again, I'm not a fan of crime at all, but I feel like since these are not like such intense books that I could give it a shot. They have really good ratings. The first one is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and since they're in like high school and stuff, I figured hopefully it's not too gory. Very pretty and popular high school student named Andy who was murdered by her boyfriend Sal, and then after Sal himself. So he murdered and then himself, okay? And then Pip, or Pipe, it's P-I-P, so I'm assuming Pip. 5 years go by and Pip is same high school, and she is really invested in the story. She knew Sal, the boyfriend himself, and she's kind of like, Sal wouldn't do that. Sal was really kind. Sal's really nice. She just doesn't see why Sal would do that. So she kind of does an investigation of her own. She said like the police aren't helpful. They didn't really do a deep dive. They didn't really do an investigation. She is on a mission to solve the case herself and see what the heck happened. That's what this book is about. So it is basically Pip just digging up, you know, dark secrets of that night that happened, of why it happened, who did it, was it really Sal? Like basically it's Pip diving into solve this mystery. Book number 2, which is Good Girl, Bad Blood. I guess after she solved that case, this is book number 2. Oh, this is from Target as well. This is book number 2, and so this one she has started a popular podcast about true crime, and she talks about how she solved that murder mystery. And she's like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not solving any more crimes. It's not my life. I'm not doing it. And they're celebrating, like, it was the memorial. It was like a 6-year memorial or some type of memorial for the 2 people that had passed away. And then on that very same night, another person goes missing. The cops aren't doing anything yet again. What a shitty town to live in. Cops aren't doing anything. Pip is like, do I have to solve another crime by myself? So she dives into it again. She kind of digs up all the dark, dirty secrets that the town is hiding, and just, you know, the continuation of that first book. This is called My Mother's Life. This is not a book. This is a journal. This is called, it says, Mom, I Want to Know Everything. This is a journal where it asks questions and you fill out your mom's answers. So I just want to document, you know, have that time with my mom. It's very like, it has deep questions and lighthearted questions. Like this one says like, Mom, who taught you how to swim and where did you learn? What's your parents' name, their birthday, where they're born? So just like a bunch of questions to ask your mom. Describe, you know, your wedding and what you were wearing. Like basically just questions to write down about your mom. And I feel like this is something sweet. I'm not gonna ask for everything, but just sweet and sentimental questions to ask to your mom. And so you could carry it with you. Okay, oh, this is tiny. The 5-minute Bible study for women. I know nothing about the Bible, but I do love Bible verses and like quotes and stuff that, you know, like I said, I do want to start like a gratitude journal and stuff like that. And I guess this is like a little, what I'm looking for is like a beginner's guide, like kind of like a Bible for dummies. I feel like this is a good way to get into it because it says like a little prayer prompt, and then you could write, I guess, how you feel or your own prayer, or I don't know. But it's just like a little beginner guide to help me get started on this little journey. Summer Romance by Annabelle is about Allie, who's a professional organizer. However, her life is a mess. Her mom recently passed away. Sad. Her husband left her. Rude. Like, my mom just passed away and you're leaving me? No. You know, she is going through it right now. And the first day she decides to take off her ring, her dog pees on someone. That's literally the description. Her dog pees on someone, and I guess this is gonna be her new love interest, or I don't know, but that's literally the description. Her dog pees on someone. So I'm looking forward to that. Next ones are really quick. I got a little Blue's Clues book for my son. And I guess he has a little, what does that do? Wish press to hear blue. I don't know, I guess that doesn't work. I got a little coloring book for me. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be in my hobby era and no one can stop me. Baby animals for my son. You guys, these were like $1, like $1 or $2. So just another book for my son and another Sweet Life. Oh, how cute is this coloring book for myself? Yep, that was all the books I got today. Hopefully I was a little bit more organized than last time, because the last time I did a book haul, I was very disorganized. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys watched this video, please let me know down below, especially if you watched till the end. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.